Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Wellness Reset with Myeshia. I'm Myeshia, and today I want to share something that happened to me this morning and completely stopped me in my tracks. I had just stepped into the shower, and while I was standing there, a thought came to me so suddenly that I knew I needed to stop right there and pay attention. It wasn't something I had been studying or planning to talk about. It was simply a moment of reflection that centered around Psalm 23. As I began thinking about the passage, one verse after another unfolded in a way that connected not only to my faith, but also to wellness, purpose, stewardship, and the way we live our everyday lives. Psalm 23 reminds us that even when we walk through the valley, we don't have to fear because God is with us. His rod and his staff comfort us. That made me think, sometimes peace doesn't come because our circumstances have changed. Sometimes peace comes because we've remembered who is walking beside us. So many of us spend our lives trying to eliminate every difficult situation when perhaps God is teaching us to walk confidently through them. Then I came to the verse that says, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies." For me, that table became symbolic. Maybe your table is your business. Maybe your table is ministry. Maybe it's your family. Maybe it's your purpose. Maybe it's the platform you've been building one small step at a time. What stood out to me wasn't the enemies, it was the table. God doesn't ask us to spend our lives trying to convince people who don't believe in us. Instead, he prepares opportunities where our gifts already belong. The table represents purpose. The table represents provision. The table represents divine opportunities. Then I reflected on the next verse. You anoint my head with oil. When I thought about the oil, I began to see it differently. To me, the oil represents creativity. The oil represents fresh ideas. The oil represents wisdom. The oil represents favor. The oil represents an encouragement. The oil represents opportunities that arrive because we're walking in our purpose. The oil is what refreshes us so we don't live from a place of burnout. And then my cup overflows. Overflow isn't only about money. Overflow is peace. Overflow is joy. Overflow is wisdom. Overflow is healthy relationships. Overflow is good health. Overflow is having enough so that you can pour into someone else. When our cup is empty, we struggle to serve others, but when our cup overflows, generosity becomes natural. The final verse spoke deeply to me. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Think about that. Goodness can show up through wonderful people, through unexpected opportunities, through healing, through healthy food, through beautiful conversations, through answered prayers, through open doors. And mercy reminds us that God's grace continues meeting us exactly where we are. Then I reflected on the final verse. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Now, traditionally, this points to God's presence. And as I reflected on it personally, it also reminded me that I've been entrusted with caring for this life I've been given, this body, this mind, this spirit. If God has entrusted these gifts to me, then how I care for them matters. What I feed my body matters. What I listen to matters. What I watch matters. What I speak matters. What I think matters. The people I surround myself with matter. Wellness isn't only about green smoothies or exercise. Wellness is stewardship. It's caring for everything God has entrusted to us. So today, I want to leave you with a few questions. What are you feeding your mind? Who has a seat at your table? Is your cup running on empty or is it overflowing? What gifts has God already placed inside of you? And how are you caring for the house that you've been given? Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this message encouraged you, share it with someone who needs this reminder. Subscribe to The Wellness Reset with Myeshia, because together we're learning that healing isn't just physical. It's spiritual, emotional, mental, and purposeful. And until next time, take care of this body, protect your peace, walk in your purpose, and remember, goodness and mercy are walking with you every single day. I love you, and I'll talk to you very soon.